Thanks for talking with me today. So I teach future teachers at Penn State, and I think it's really important for teachers to create citizens that speak up about the things that bother them in society. And I think it's part of democracy and being part of the democratic process and having dialogue. So I was really interested when I heard about your process. When I heard about your process that you started here at Park Forest Elementary School, and I wondered if you'd be all right talking with me for a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if there's anything that you don't want to talk about or you'd rather talk about something else. Just say so, okay?
Okay.
Is it okay if I record our session?
It's fine.
Our talk? Okay. Thanks. So, tell me, how did this issue get started for you?
Well, I was eating salad one day because I like salad, but I'm lactose intolerant, and there's always cheese on it. So I got done lunch and I was sitting in math, and my belly started to rumble because I'm lactose intolerant. And so I told my teacher, but she thought I was faking it because I don't really like math that much. And so I don't know, I was just kind of upset because, I mean, my belly hurt. I didn't think that was fair that it was fair.
So they serve the salad every day with cheese on it?
Yeah, like every day with cheese and bacon. And like I'm not allergic to bacon, but I don't like it that much either. So it's just the same thing every day.
Okay. There's no other options for people?
Not like there's other options, like they change like the sandwiches and stuff every day, but the salad's always the same.
So how do you feel about that? Like bacon and cheese every day?
Just like I think if you like changed it every once in a while, like it would make a lot of people happy. Like there are a lot of people I talked to, and they said like if you changed it, they'd be more happy.
What? So your issue with the salad is lactose intolerance. So there's people that have other issues with the salad?
Like some people have other, I don't remember them, but like the biggest one was like people just wanted a different thing sometimes. It's like it's just always bacon and cheese. Like some people just get tired of that.
I can imagine, because some people can't eat meat, and some people, for religious reasons, can't eat meat. And a lot of people have lactose intolerance. So I understand where you're coming from. So tell me about the process. So you started to change the salad. Who did you talk to, and how did you do that?
Well, the first person I talked to was Cody, my best friend, and he was like, "You should tell the teacher," but I don't know, like I'm kind of scared of the teacher. So I told my mom first, and she said that, if you want something to be different, you should try and change it. So after that, I went to the teacher, and like she encouraged me. She said like, write something down about it and try to, find some other people. And that's what I did. Like me and Cody went around and started asking people in our class about it, and yeah, and then we got a bunch of people in our class. So once we did that, like I decided maybe we should talk to the teacher again. And so I went to her again, and we've been learning about like different kind of like protests lately. So like I thought we could do something like that. And like Cody said we could like lead class one day, which I thought was pretty cool during math.
Right.
And so like we wanted to do that, but then our teacher wasn't too happy about that because I don't know.
So the protest idea didn't work. So what was your next idea?
Well, that was my only idea. But then she told us to go talk to the principal. So then that's what we did. Me and Cody, we went up to the principal. That was kind of tough because I'm scared of the principal. But she told us not to protest again and to write a speech instead, which was something new. So we wrote a speech and we gave a speech, which is pretty cool.
What did you say in your speech?
Well, I talked a lot about like how it was unfair that like things didn't change. I didn't talk about lactose intolerance because it's kind of embarrassing. But like how it's the same thing every day, I didn't like that. And how if other people thought we should change it too, like they could come and talk to me. I said that too. Yeah, that was basically what I talked about.
How did you feel feel standing up there in front of 450 students at Park Forest Elementary?
It was okay. I mean, they're all younger than me, so that helped. But like the teachers, being in front of teachers is a bit scary. And the principal was kind of scary, and our gym teacher, big dude, was kind of scary. So.
Because it's not usual for kids to decide the rules or how things happen in schools.
No, usually we just kind of listen to what other people say. So.
What are your next steps? What are you going to do?
Well, after the speech, my teacher said we could do like a little project on it and like see who else agreed with us. So we came up with a couple questions. Me, Cody, Jen, Sarah, and Sean were all working on it together. And we came up with some questions about like, one of them was like, do you like cheese and bacon? And then like another one was like, would you want a different kind of salad sometimes? And we like handed those out. We printed out a bunch of them. We handed them out to like a couple classes in the different grades, and we like just got like all that information back. And then we made like a pretty cool poster about like what different people think. So it's pretty cool.
What did you do with that poster?
Well, like at that point, we were like, okay, like maybe because like the principal knew about it, and like the whole school knew about it. We thought that like maybe we could actually get like them to do something else than cheese, like on the salad, like cheese and bacon.
Yeah.
So we took the poster back to the principal, and she actually liked it a lot. She said it was a good idea, and we should go talk to the district. Which I don't know who they were, but like, it was just a bunch of people in like suits. But like we did we brought our poster there and showed it to them and talked about like how there were a lot of kids that wanted different stuff and like not that many kids who liked cheese and bacon. Well, there were a lot of kids who liked cheese and bacon, but like not as many as you'd think. And then they changed it, which is yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, I was pretty surprised. Because like, I mean, it just started when like me and Cody like didn't want to like eat the same thing. We didn't really like math that much, and then like it got all the way to where they changed the salads.
So a lot of people think that kids should just obey the rules and not question the things that adults have planned out for kids. What would you say to those people?
I mean, just try and change it because like we didn't think we were gonna make any difference, but they ended up like changing it. So, I mean, if you have a good idea, like just tell it to someone because like I think one of the problems is when people have good ideas, they just kind of keep them inside. And the biggest thing like we did was I told my mom about it, and then I told my teacher about it, and like people will know you have good ideas if you tell them. So once you do, then that's how you change things.
So if I would say, if it weren't for blank, you've never done this, how would you feel in that blank camp? If it weren't for...
I'd say if it weren't for my mom and maybe Cody, just because both of them were like, you should do this because, your stomach hurts. And, I think you need someone who will kind of tell you to do things you don't want to just so you can get them done. So you need someone to, like, support you.
So in your life, have you done other things like this? Have you taken action or been active with protests or anything, in your church or in the university or activities? Do you do stuff like this often?
Like, I don't do a lot of things like making changes. Like my mom makes me go to church every Sunday, and I do like basketball like once a week. But this was the first time I ever like really tried to change anything. So.
Is that the first time you've ever spoke in front of an audience like that?
Yeah, like I've spoken in front of my class, which is like 23 kids, but never one like that big.
Do you think you'll ever do something like this again, like in middle school, or?
Like I think that if I get another chance to do it, I will. Like if there's something that like upsets me again or I want to change. Because like this showed me that you can like change things.
So, any other thoughts that you have? It's a pretty broad question. Any important parts that you didn't get to say and you want to talk about?
I mean, like it was pretty cool because like Graham Spaniard came and like gave us like a medal, which was pretty cool. Yeah.
So you got a medal.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So was that the moment when you thought, wow, all my work was worth it? Or what made it worth it?
Kind of. I mean, when I went and ate lunch the other day and like the salad had like croutons on it instead of like bacon and cheese, so that was pretty cool because like then my stomach didn't hurt in that. So
Right.
yeah,
And probably a lot of other kids that are
yeah, I
less
helped a lot of
known or-
people
Yeah.
because no one eats croutons.
I really appreciate your time, Kim. I know you could have been out at recess right now, so this is really great. If there's anything I can do to help you, you just let me know.
Okay. Cool.
Good luck with the rest of your project.